Mike Markham.
Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the BAMMA Bantamweight division. Introducing first the man standing to my right and fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing at 135 and 1/2 pounds. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist with a record of 2-0, fighting out of Łódź, Poland. Dawid Farycki. The opposition comes in the form of the man standing across the cage to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight uneven, 134 pounds. He is a Muay Thai kickboxing specialist with a record perfect at 2-0, fighting out of Liverpool, England, Bryan Creighton. Your referee, Neil Hall.
So Pierre, again, that perfect mix. We've got the upright fighter who is actually the shorter, stockier man against the submission specialist who's actually the taller, rangier fighter.
And I like this matchup for Farycki because I think that if he uses that range, looping left hook there by Creighton, just looking at body styles, it would look like to me that Little Pin would be the striker, whereas Creighton would be the submission grappler.
That's what I was saying. That's what I love about this. And he comes in and he walks onto the left and right. Creighton's nickname is Lightning, and we saw the fast hands there. But well, again, Farycki looking very loose.
And the thing I like about Farycki is he's very loose, very patient, up and down transition. He keeps his opponents guessing. What angle is he going to throw the punch from? Is he going to drop down for a double? He's just very unorthodox on his stand-up.
And again, a short left from Creighton there again, and a slit. And Farycki tries to capitalize on it.
Now that was an explosive takedown, however, a little bit slick, I think. Possible, nice, just powerful toss there by Creighton. Just a muscle down takedown right there.
And as we said, when we looked at their bodies, he is the shorter, stockier, more powerful looking man, but a nice transition from the red corner there.
Yeah, Farycki very much scrambled, getting the top position, and it isn't over until it's over. And if you have a fight like that, I tell you what, you're digging in the trenches because you know whatever you do, he's always going to try to go that one step further to ensure that he has that dominant position.
Yeah, Farycki, last outing was a win in March of this year, and that was a second round arm triangle submission, as we said, in October of this year. Just recently, a round 1 guillotine for Creighton, so both these men can finish and finish early.
Well, both guys are sporting 2-0 records for a reason, but like you say, the O has to go, Malcolm.
And Farycki slowly but surely walking Creighton up to the cage wire.
Now you can see Farycki is trying to walk that arm up. He's steadily climbing up the body, looking for that possible head and arm triangle. Now moving to short little elbows. Creighton has to swivel the hips. He has to try to get a possible half guard, or he needs to maybe possibly even wall crawl, try to get back to his feet, where he looked fairly good prior to the takedown.
Yeah, Farycki looking for those short chopping elbows as well. And if nothing else, they can be a distraction as you look for that submission, can't they?
Yeah, just like with anything else in mixed martial arts, you get them thinking about something else when you really want to go for that submission or that power overhand right. You set it up. Now, what I do like about Farycki, he's got a very good base. Now, look at those chopping little elbows. And we know even if it doesn't knock you out, it can cut you.
And that cut can lead to a stoppage, and Farycki has landed a fair few, and maybe, as you said, you look for something else, and he's got the back.
It's like a chess match with Farycki making that power play on the king or queen of Creighton.
Now, as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist, you'd think now he would finish this. This is a very good position for him.
Well, he's got the left arm trapped, and the legs are closed around, so he's got closed back mount, hunting for that possible rear naked choke. I can't get a good vantage point from here, but he's definitely dominating the position. However, he has to watch his base because Creighton, very strong. If he can get him on his back, then he may be in the full guard, which is a better position than what he's in right now.
Yes, Farycki didn't manage to capitalize, as you said. If it was for a rear naked, he hasn't got that, but he's still reining in the shots with his elbow.
Farycki's going to have to be careful that he doesn't go to the back of the head. Now he's got a potential for a triangle armbar here. Step over from Creighton, however, not able to fully complete it. And this could be a belly down armbar. Belly down armbar is the worst because there's no room to possibly escape. Look at the transition back over to that possible triangle. Creighton stacking him. This is great action by both fighters. Switches over and the triangle is there.
Immense strength, as you said, by Creighton, but Farycki, his patience and his determination here in this hold. But the clock's ticking now. Can he get it with only 20 seconds left on the clock?
Creighton looks like he's possibly going to slip out of this. If he can get the elbow past the legs.
And he will have heard that last 10-second call, which will give him that extra motivation to not tap here. So round two, we've got Farycki in control of the first. Creighton needs to mount more an offensive here in the second and maybe see if he can keep it upright that little bit longer and test his man.
Yeah, going back to Farycki, I just love the way he's constantly active. Small movements, they're not big movements, but small enough to keep the opponent guessing. And Creighton's going to have to work on that timing either for defense or to mount an offense.
That's right, catch his man on the way in, but as you said, Farycki, his timing was there in the first, it's again in the second, popping out that jab, keeping his man thinking, and we know where he wants to go, but as we said so often, it's in the setup, the little details that make all the difference.
And so far, Farycki has been the one to pay attention to that detail that you just mentioned. Inside leg kick there by Creighton, followed up with a head high.
But yes, he's just out of range here, and it's a difficult thing for him. He needs to work. He needs to get his own shots away, but Farycki is showing how to utilize that height and reach advantage.
And Farycki, for me, let's stay on the outside. Let's pepper him up with some jabs, keep those kicks long, because looking at the body style or the stature, oh, nice little punches there by Creighton. Creighton is the shorter limb fighter, so he's going to have to do extra work to get in. As he's coming in, that's when I'll change my levels and try to dump him on his back off of a single or double leg takedown. That's
right. We've seen his patience in the first round, and he's utilizing it again here in the second. And some nice little boxing from him as well.
Now Creighton, what I like what he did there, he changed his level. Body shot to come up and over the top with a hook. He needs more of that.
Yes, Farycki very confident upright as well, which causes problems when you're worrying about a man's jiu-jitsu, and yet when he's upright he's very competent as well. That creates all sort of problems for you, and Creighton really needs, if he's going to get in dynamically like that, throw his shots and get back out. It's a hard night's work for the shorter man, but that's what he's got to do.
And he's very reminiscent of a Sean Shirk. He's got the same body style, same type of power. However, Farycki is always just that one step ahead so far here in the second.
And you wonder when he will make that transition, because he's working behind a very nice jab. And you wonder when that will switch to downstairs and maybe the double or single leg.
Body lock. Very, very clean takedown by Farycki. Now Creighton has a arm in guillotine. Switches over to possible double underhooks. Nope. Farycki able to pass, walking over into beautiful transition there by Farycki, getting that side mount.
And the problem for Creighton was, while they were upright, Farycki was comfortable there as well. And this is the thing for the blue corner fighter, is it seems that his opponent at the moment has all the answers.
And like I said, Creighton, he's showing that he's in there. He's not going anywhere. He's durable. Now, again, Farycki trying to hunt for that head and arm triangle. Releases that, goes back into that full mount position. And when he goes from position to position, it just looks effortless. Effortless.
Yes, and this has been the problem for Creighton. He's been very patient, very methodical.
And if you notice, on the stand-up as well as on the ground, it's all Farycki. He's the one that's doing the stalking, whereas Creighton very much on the defense the whole time.
And this is a dangerous position for him because he cannot allow his opponent to just get these shots away.
And I call this the big brother move. Remember when your big brother used to just climb up high and just thump you in the face or slap you around? However, this time, Farycki, the big brother, is raining down heavy shots and elbows.
And looking again, possibly for the back of Creighton. He got it once before, couldn't capitalize fully on it. But again, these shots are getting through. Every 2 or 3 shots, one gets through very cleanly, and the referee looking very closely now. And the back has been given now, and he's called it all off. And Creighton is not happy. You saw him kick there, but the referee, it's enough. You can see the damage. Again, the referee making the decision. You've got to be defending yourself intelligently.
Referee Neil Hall halts the bout at 4 minutes 25 seconds of the second round due to excessive strikes. Your winner by technical knockout, Dawid Farycki.